This is football analysis, and I'm here with.
Austin.
So, Austin, how do you feel about today's match?
Well, I feel indifferent. I mean, I was expecting my players to turn up, which they did, but it's quite impossible for you to play the game at the same time play against the referee. Any day the referee turns up, the game is dead. You can't start the game with a controversial penalty and end with a controversial penalty and expect me to feel in a certain way. No, no, no. I don't feel defeated. No, no, no. I don't feel that because today's game was on the referee. The second penalty in today's game was so controversial that the point was not proven. The penalty was not proven. They don't know what to pick. The touch was not there. Neither was the collision there. They just awarded the penalty. No point was proven. So I mean, it's a game of football. Sometimes the officiating can be bad. You take it like that. So I'm taking that one like that. I mean, my player came from 2 goals down, but then the referee dragged the game again. You get it. So I mean, it's okay. It's a game of football.
Do you think it's because of the changes that brought the defeat?
No, I don't think so. The changes was okay. I mean, everybody who came in tried to bring the balance into the game, but then you cannot play again. I always emphasize on that point. You can't play against the referee. Even if you have 13 players on the pitch, he controls the game. He started the game with a controversial penalty. No touch proven. Ended the game with a controversial penalty. You can't expect. Look at Manchester United already got the rhythm right. We were knocking the ball up the pitch. And then one time where Madueke went into the 18-yard box and Dalot fell. Do you know that Dalot controlled his falling down to make sure he doesn't rest on Madueke? They did not prove the hand on Madueke. Neither did they prove the touch. But they gave it as a penalty anyway, because I mean, it's been like that all season. Premier League officiating this season has been the worst anywhere in the world. Yes, has been the worst anywhere in the world. So it's like I said, it's a game of football. Sometimes the officiating kills the game. Sometimes it's for the game. Today's officiating was just dead.
All right. So apart from officiating, is there any of your players you can fault for not doing well?
A team that was 2 goals down came into the game, started to lead 3-2. I don't fault them. You cannot fault players that are playing against Chelsea and the center referee. Why? It's impossible. You can't do that. You can't do that.
All right. So what about Casemiro in the first half? It was a very terrible, play at the first half. I watched him and I was really ashamed of myself calling this guy a giant in midfield. First half was awful. So what do you have to say about him?
Well, I think in the first half, Casemiro was pedestrian. He was just trolling. You get it? It was too easy to go past him. There was a chance there was a ball Jackson was dragging to my 18. Casemiro just left him. You get it? So, and I feel like him just coming back from injury, he doesn't have that top fitness. Or you get it? I was expecting at some point taking Casemiro out, bringing Eriksen in. That was the substitution I was expecting, not McTominay. McTominay is a good player. I mean, it's been okay, but then you needed players that will come in and control the game. You get it? Not players that are going to come in and make it chaotic. And that was what McTominay did. He made the game chaotic. Bring Eriksen in, and then we get to the control, and then we see it to the end, because it's not easy to play a chaotic game against a bad referee. You can't play a chaotic game against a bad referee. You get it? I mean, the players, when the game started, they went for the game, they went for the goal. They didn't get it, and then Chelsea got the goal. Kudos to them. And then we started to come into rhythm again. The referee dragged us back to 2 goals. These players dragged themselves. Do you know what it takes to equalize 2 goals in the first half? And then immediately into the second half, you led the game. That is the story of today's game. That is the story of Manchester United's performance. But then the referee was hell-bent on making sure we leave Stamford Bridge with no point. And he got the job done. Yes, he got the job done. He was so biased to the point that when he was pointing to this penalty spot for the second penalty, he was so unsure. He took seconds to point there. He was so unsure. And then they took it to the VAR again. The VAR didn't prove any point. So what's the essence? I mean, I played Chelsea the normal way, got my 3 goals, and then the referee came into the game killed it. Yes, I can tell you. I'm putting it straight to you that if you follow that referee up, he's going to be demoted for the next match day. He won't officiate. He failed to control the match properly. His what was I call? His officiating awful. His calls were just barbaric. There were situations in the game where players deserved yellow card. He didn't give them. You get it? And then on top of it was dirty, silly penalty that he was giving away.
Okay, apart from it, is there any of your player else you can, fault for not being up to the standard, like two or three of your players?
Well, everybody was okay. Everybody played okay. See, I'm trying to make you understand something. You cannot try to milk errors out where there's no errors. You get it? If a team is trailing by 2 goals and they walk themselves all back to 3 goals, you cannot fault them for a penalty that was given to them by the referee. No, you can't do that.
So, based off the performance of Garnacho, what can you say about the performance of Garnacho today and that of Anthony?
Anthony surprising. I mean, he's coming back to rhythm, but Garnacho expected. Is expected. I mean, Garnacho is a proper baller. Any day, anytime, anywhere, at any point, he can give you those performance. You get it. I was surprised when the ref took him off, and when the coach took him off, and then brought in Rashford. Like, no, that's not the sub to make. If you are taking Garnacho off, bring Mount. You need energy. Do you know that corner kick was because Rashford was strolling around that area? He didn't go for the ball, and Emeka just dribble past him. You understand? So I don't fault any player. Every of my player came onto the pitch and did what they should do. But then, once the referee takes the game away from me, I don't talk to my players. I cannot blame my players and blame the center referee. Because when the center referee don't let you play, you're dead. You get it, you're dead.
All right. Thank you so much for your time. Please, if you are watching, don't forget to follow us on all social media at Football Analysis and also subscribe to our YouTube channel at Football Analysis. Thank you guys for watching and see you on the next one.